Okay, guys. So I don't talk a lot about what we actually do in our homeschool, high school, unschool adventure here very much. But today I'm going to share with you something I think is really important to know if you are planning to unschool high school. So, unschooling high school doesn't always mean that you're piecing together stuff from the library and just sort of DIYing it and keeping track of your hours and stuff like that. Sometimes it means that you're looking for courses and it looks a lot like what other people are doing, perhaps. So, I'm going to tell you, my daughter is doing a class from College Prep Science. And it is a semester course on microbiology and biochemistry. And we did try some other things first because, our state requires for the typical graduation diploma to have at least 1 to 2 years of science. And hopefully that includes a lab. Well, we try doing things a different way, but she really prefers a teacher, somebody online, or a live class. And she needs something that's more structured. She doesn't really do so well with the DIY type thing that I kind of did with her older two siblings. And so I found this program that gives her a half credit in biology. So it's a biology program. It's self-paced through College Prep Science. And that's been an awesome thing for her because it relates the science to real life. And that's what it's really all about, right? It's helping kids to see the relationship between what they're learning and how it applies to real life. And so for us, it was a really great program, and she's enjoying it very much. She said that the she really likes the video portion because there's a lot of visuals. Plus, he's talking, so she doesn't have to deal with the textbook and then not having uh, the audio as well, because kids learn in different ways, right? Some kids need to hear it, some kids need to see it, some kids do better reading. Well, for her, it's hard to process what she's reading at the same time as the reading. There's sometimes a little bit of a glitch there. And I know for other kids, that happens too. So for her, it really worked well to do this microbiology, biochemistry 1 semester course for the biology. And then the other half of the year is a different science. And she did something a little bit more anatomy, physiology kind of thing for that. But we need to fill this in. And this also relates to the anatomy, physiology part, but from a little bit of a different perspective, as you can imagine, biochemistry, microbiology. So it helps her to see that this is how the science that I'm learning for high school relates to me, and with the pictures that are shown through the visuals and through the downloadable study guide that really helps. She learned a lot about taking effective notes that help her to really absorb the material. And that has been a great thing for her. So I just would encourage you to check that out if you're looking for something for high school science that will count as credit, that makes it a little bit easier to fulfill that credit, but that can also help your child to see the relationship and can cater to the type of child that is following a more unschool approach, but needs something structured as well, and takes the load off of you, so you don't have to be sort of DIYing it all the time. Because remember, unschooling doesn't mean uh, just that you don't ever use curriculum or that you don't ever use a more structured program. It simply means that your child has a lot of say in what they're learning, when they're learning it, and how they're learning it. So keep that in mind and check out the College Prep Science. I'll have a link there in the video description so you can go and do that. And thanks for watching.